Hello, Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the nations of the world. You're welcome to Real Gists. This is where we talk about real life matters affecting Biafrans wherever they are living all over the nations of the world. We'll deal with real issues so that we can bring out the lessons from these stories and be able to use them to analyze the situation we find ourselves, and then to restore, our senses, and also gain wisdom to better our lives and get a better nation as we go into our liberation, into our freedom. You're welcome to Real Gist on the platform of Biafra Global Network. And we have been talking about the story of a man who is based in Abuja and whose family is refusing him to benefit from the produce of the inheritance from the farm. Before we go on this, continue the story, this is the part 2. Please click on the subscribe button and then share this video and get your friends and loved ones and every member of your social media platforms to join and click the like button also, and to also subscribe to be part of this, to get more stories that relate and to our lives together, because from these stories we can analyze our lives together and the situation we are going through, and to see how we can correct the anomalies and get back on track. My name is Kelechi Ambrose and this is Biafra Global Network, and the story we're looking at is titled "See What Biafrans Are Losing." And we are looking at the story of this man who is in Abuja. Now, remember I told us in part 1 that he is in Abuja and his family refused him to be part of the family heritage because they want him to return to Biafra land to live permanently. Now, why? I told us then that because the reason why he's living there is because he's looking for opportunities, better opportunities. In Biafra land today, we don't have opportunities. We don't have good infrastructure. We don't have roads. We don't have companies. We don't have opportunities for economic development and for the well-being of the people. That is why our people are scattered all over the nations of the world. That is why our people are found even in countries that are poor, hustling and looking for opportunities. This is one of the reasons why we want freedom. We want our people to return. We want to build opportunities on our land so that our people can return and do things in the land. We are tired of living as slaves in other nations. We want to build our own nation. And the only way we can build our nation is to have a country we can control, that the people can control. Not strangers can be controlling for us, not Fulanis controlling for us, but we, the indigenous people, controlling our resources, controlling our nation, controlling our lifestyle, controlling based on the fact that we have common interests, based on the fact that we have common ties, based on the fact that we have the same reason, we have the same culture. The languages are not too far from each one another. We are very, very compatible. Every country that is compatible builds in a very great speed and develops fast and less of trouble and war. We're in a dangerous diversity in the context of the zoo called Nigeria. That is why we want to have our nation. Now, when we have our nation, we are not going to have our brothers, our sisters, our strong men, our best brains traveling out of the country, out of our nation to go to other places to develop them. That is the problem we have now. This man is in Abuja using his energy, his talent and everything, working over there. His land is impoverished. Biafra land is impoverished. He doesn't have the opportunities there. And because he doesn't have the opportunities there, he is looking for greener pastures to feed his family. He has to leave. And this is what this slave, the slave masters want. That is what the people want us to continue to be subjugated and to be down and continue to beg and look for opportunities so that we don't grow ourselves, so that we don't grow our land, so that they can continue to milk our land. They take our resources, leave us poor, and we'll continue to be poor, and they are living in affluence. So this is one of the things we want to get as we get Biafra. We want our people to return home. He is based in Abuja, just like many Biafrans all over the nations of the world, based over there, based in different parts and struggling. Join me in part 3 as we look deeper into this story and analyze the situations and get the lessons we need to get so that we can come together and build our nation. My name is Kelechi Ambrose. This is Biafra Global Network, and we're dealing on real gist. Please subscribe to this channel and then share to your social media platforms. Let them join us. Let's have a global family that will withstand and be able to get freedom. See you on part 3 of this story.